you ever been to Firewatch, Wintertod, and wondered why? Why would someone just leave those valuable drops on the ground? And have you ever wondered how much GP you could make by yoinking those items right out from beneath their feet? Well, today I would like to answer those questions with not just one, not two, but 3 different moneymakers where you just leech and yoink everyone's shit. What's up, guys? My name is Pro, and today we are starting something new. A series I want to call the Trash Man series. In today's episode, we will be comparing how good it is to loot items off the ground at Worms, Falador Party Room, and Firewatch. This was actually something that I thought of by watching Mr. No Sleep's video, picking up fish at the fishing trawler. If you haven't seen his content, you should definitely check him out. Today, we're going to be rocking the proselyte armor and mostly prayer gear because I won't be attacking anything. I'm just going to be using overhead prayers, and I want to reset the 10-minute aggression timer. So, hopefully I prayer for 10 minutes and then we'll get a full inventory and go bank it and come back. Now, I will say that this will depend a lot on the different variables as far as the time of day and how many people are on each world, all the way to just finding the right world at the right time with good loot on the ground. Now, that being said, I can't wait to see the results of this, and if it does well, I wouldn't be opposed to making a 10+ hour video of whatever one you guys want to see, comparing the results and going over all of that. In my inventory, I'm going to be bringing a rune pouch with teleport runes, a herb sack, and 2 prayer potions. And then for the armor, proselyte, bearer's gloves, just ranger cape because the bone crusher necklace because it gives plus 12 prayer. I don't know why. The reason you can use any armor. I'm literally just using this because I think it looks kind of cool because these things match. All right, and switching over to the other screen, we have our timer right here. And once I get to the worms, I'm going to go ahead and start this timer. We are going to be getting there by using the Rada's Blessing 3 and teleporting to Mount Karum. And that's going to be right here next to the farming guild. Right here. And then once you're here, you have a bank over here, you have the Slayer Master Konar, and then right here in the middle you have an elevator, and you're going to want to use that elevator and go down. So you're going to want to have boots of stone or boots of brimstone. Boots of brimstone are a little bit more and the boots of stone are a little less, but you're going to need them because you're going to take damage if you don't get them. So we're going to go ahead and start the timer right now. And then I'm just going to start picking up stuff and hopping worlds, and then we'll see what we get after the first hour. Alright, so after doing this in about 30-40 different worlds, I've found literally nothing. The very first world I went into, I got some bones and some bass and stuff, but other than that, that's it. Alright, that's coming up on 9 minutes with nothing, so. Alright, so for the Firewatch setup, we're going to be rocking pretty much just Fire Noble legs, shoes, and top, and then the Drake and the medallion, because you're not going to be attacked by anything, you're just going to be picking up stuff from other people. And once we're here, we're going to run north, and right up here, and then we're just going to start picking up. Actually, let me start the timer. Let's switch over to that screen. I'm going to start the timer. And then we're just going to start picking up stuff and switching worlds, basically. Alright, this is weird. I'm not seeing any items. Can you not do this? Wait, can you actually not see loot whenever you log in? I'm not. Alright, so I learned a couple of things. You cannot switch worlds constantly, or the loot just won't appear. I'm pretty sure you have to be in the world whenever the thing dies. And if it's different for anyone else, let me know, because I switched to 40 worlds and I did it for Worms and I didn't see anything. But now things are popping up, so it's that's good. So I'm just gonna stay, I guess, in this world, and we'll see how much we get after 1 hour. I'm gonna start the timer back now. We got 2 people with infernal capes. That means they'll drop all their loot because they don't care. And we are coming up on the end of our first hour of picking up loot at Firewatch. I've already gotten all of the loot out of the bank, and we're going to go ahead and throw it up here. and we have a grand total of 458,218 GP. And now we're going to move back to the worms, and this time instead of hopping, I'm going to stay in one world. Alright, we are back at worms, and we have our herb sack and some brimstone boots so we don't burn our toes. I'm going to go ahead and start the timer, and we're going to start picking up stuff. Alright, we have gotten our first full inventory and banked it, and the only thing that we have changed is I've gotten my rune pouch for high alks, so we don't have to bank as much, and the bones are worth the most anyways. We are at 51 minutes on the timer, and there's a lot of stuff I'm not picking up. Thanks to the generosity of all the people here letting me pick up their bones, we have reached a record time on this inventory. And now that is the third inventory in just 35 minutes. And then we ran into the next side character in our journey, and it is this guy. I don't even know his name, but he keeps trading me these things, and I didn't have enough gold, so I went back to my bank and got enough gold out so that I'm such a nice person, I know, but I went up back to my bank and got enough gold out so that he didn't have to leave and he could just trade me the stuff. I could probably make like 2 or 3, 4K off of the stuff from high alking it. And it was just being a nice person. I'm not doing anything anyway, you know what I mean? And that is the end of our hour journey at worms, of not killing worms and just picking up things off the ground because we're lazy pieces of shit. Okay. We're gonna go see how much. So here we are, we've gotten everything out of the bank, and we're gonna put it all in here and see how much we've gotten. And the grand total is 405,719 GP for just sitting here at worms for an hour picking up the bones pretty much. Now we're going to head over to Falador for our last 1 hour journey, and that is the Falador party room. Now keep in mind that I do not go to the Falador party room until like maybe 9-10 o'clock p.m. So yeah, there's no one here. There's just, well, there's that one guy. There's the guy in the blue hat. He is here. We're just gonna see what happens in an hour. I'm literally just gonna sit here at my computer and see what happens. There's 5 GP and 2 wines. Okay, I guess that girl's pulling the lever. I mean, I guess that's a good start. We could win 2 wines or 5 GP, or maybe, you know, a few GP. We could get something here. This could actually be a save. Yo, look! I got a coin. I got 1 GP. Alright, this isn't going too bad. We've been here for like 20 seconds. And I got a coin. Okay, so I popped like all the balloons. There's still nothing in the chest, but we do have 5 coins now. And I mean, that's more than we had when we started. So, yippee for us. And this is me doing the Falador party room for 1 hour at 5,000% speed. And after about 35 minutes, we have gotten a bunch of logs and some coal and a law rune in the chest. So, you know, we're working our way up there. Yo, I had no idea. I've been in here for almost 45 minutes, and I didn't realize that the 11th birthday of Runescape, all the stuff was set out right here. So you have like 2 tables, and then this table in the center with the cake. And there's all the little neat decorations. I love the bob slippers, but the cake's really cool too. And then they have this little green table in the middle, and that's where these like night things come up and dance. Hopefully I can get it and show you guys. Oh, and I got a gnome ball. I don't know how I got a gnome ball, but I got that, and I got wine. I don't know how I got either of those, to be honest. But we got some more coal and a water rune, you know. Okay, so big deal. In the past like 10 minutes, we had all these people just like rush in, and then someone pulled the lever. I'm not sure if there's anything even in there, but I mean, there's like so many people here. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not sure if there was anything actually in the thing. Oh, wait, how much is that? No way, dude. That is 261K. I don't need, like, literally in the last 6 minutes, in the last 10 minutes, we got a drop party and someone put some money in there and I got 261K. I'm gonna keep popping these balloons though. Let's see if we get anything else. All right, so after popping all those balloons, we got some coal, we got some logs, we got some feathers, and the piece of resistance is the one air rune. No, the 261K, definitely. That's crazy. All right, so we're going to throw all this in here and see how much that's worth, and that is 284,698K that we have made from literally just standing here in the Falador party room. You know, I would like, it's crazy that this happened in this video, and I would say don't do this because it's probably not going to happen, but honestly, this is the first hour I've spent in the Falador party room, and it happens. So I'm not going to tell you it doesn't happen. You know, do what you want. All right, now we're going to compare everything. Coming in at the number one spot, we have the Firewatch at 458,218 GP. In the second spot, we have the Worms with 405,719 GP. And then in the third spot, we have the Falador Party Room. This probably will not happen, but coming in the third spot with 284,698 GP, coming to a grand total of 1,148,635 GP.
Darling, damn, you look beautiful. You're killing my heart.